Aloha guys, it's Bia Yuri here, and today I want to chat with you about prosperity, about money mindset. How can you unstuck your life? And the reason why I'm making this video is because yesterday I had an incident and I really had the calling to chat with you guys. And if you came across this video, this message, then I'm positive, 100% positive that you need to hear this message. You need to reconnect with yourself and stop worrying so much about your bills, about money, about working so hard to get things flowing into your life. Because I've personally been on both sides. There were times where I was struggling with money, and for the most part of my journey, and I was struggling, fear, working really hard, overworking myself. My health was compromised, and many times where your body just feels so much so many aches, and you just feel burnt out. And I know that's a lot of you that might be watching this video can resonate. You just feel stuck on this cycle where you're trading your time for money and you just don't know how to get out of it. You have so much debt, you just don't see yourself getting out of it, and you don't know how. And perhaps you tried a lot of things, but no success. And money, I want you to understand this. Money is energy. You probably heard this before. And money is not good nor bad. You give the meaning to that energy, money. Most of us give a negative meaning to money. Money is dirty. Money is the root of all evil. Money doesn't fall from the sky. It doesn't grow on trees. All these negative beliefs that you heard so many times that perhaps are wired in your brain, or your family, the people that raised you, your parents or whoever raised you, they had those money beliefs, subconscious beliefs, that you inherited that. And because you inherited that, your life is the way it is. So I know a lot of you are gonna say like, oh, just talking about money, like why just talk about money? But money is important. Money is very important. If we think about it, when you have money, you can do a lot of things. People say money doesn't buy happiness. It doesn't buy into a certain degree, but it does buy happiness in a way that it can provide and facilitate moments, happy moments. If you're not stressed at the end of the month or throughout the month because you don't know how you're gonna pay rent, if you don't know how you're gonna pay your kids' school, you don't know how you're gonna pay food, how you're gonna pay gas. If you have the money and you're not stressing about that, then money is buying happiness because it's giving you the peace of mind so you can focus on what's really important. When you have money, you can go on vacations, you can treat your loved ones, you can host parties at your house and get your family together and have everyone have a great time together. Not that you need money for everybody to have a great time together, but it can facilitate things. You don't need to worry like, oh, how I'm gonna pay food for my family to come over and enjoy, how I'm gonna pay this and that. So when you don't have that stress, of course you're gonna be happier. Not necessarily in that sense, but it just really gives you that peace of mind and allows you to choose from the best of life and enjoy life as you should, because abundance is everywhere. And when I say that, I mean it. You just walk outside and you look into a tree, like all the leaves, and you look at the fruits and the sky, the birds, everything is so abundant. It's so abundant, but yet we seek to look into limitation, into lack, because we are programmed that way. And money comes to us not by working hard. How many people works really hard but they don't have any money. So if working hard was equal having more money, everybody would be really rich as far as money. Because having a lot of money doesn't mean you're rich, right? Like Bob and Marley says, my type of richness is different. So, but money is important, even like for your health, right? If you have money, you are able to afford health insurance, you're able to choose from the best doctors, you can help yourself that way. But money comes to you by resonance. So when you are in that frequency, in a good relationship with money, then money flows into your life. Because money, we have a relationship with money. How many of you, when you get an extra money, you just have to find a way of spending it? You're like, oh my God, okay, I got $1,000, like, I don't know, my grandpa gave me $1,000, or at work I got a bonus $1,000. What am I gonna spend? Am I gonna do my hair? I'm gonna buy clothes? Am I switch cars? What am I gonna spend that money? Most of us are conditioned to act and think this way because you just want to get rid of money, right? It's unconscious. You are not even thinking about it. So imagine imagine money is like a person, right? And you want this relationship so bad with money to work out, and you want it, and then when money comes your way, you're like, no, like let me spend it. That's how it works. So we have to reprogram our mind in order to allow this flux of money to come into our lives without working so hard. And that's the main reason why I'm making this video, because yesterday I was talking to one of my students, and she's a hairdresser, and she has a kid, but she's always working, and she's making very little to no money because she works in a salon and they pay commission, but it's a very low amount. So she not only is trading her time for money like most of people, but she's not seeing that money at the end of the month, and she's not spending as much time, quality time, with her family, with her son, her husband, as she would like to because of money. So yes, when people say, oh, we don't need to be talking about money that much, yes, we need to be talking about money, because majority of our life is conditioned around money. When you think about your profession, your career, when you go to work, why are you working? Because you're trading your time for money. Most of people, even doctors, they are trading their time, saving lives, but then they are getting money in exchange. Some people do it because they're really passionate about it and they really care, and some other people, they just went for it because of the money. So you are going to work, clocking in, clocking out, doing whatever you have to do at your, because of money. So you're trading time for money, and time is your life. You're trading your life for money. So let's not be hypocrites in a sense that money talk is like too much. We shouldn't be talking about money that much. No, we need to be talking about money that much, because I want as many people as possible to break free from that mindset, that conditioning that money is difficult to have. I have to work hard for money, and money is never enough. I want you to break free from that, and I want as many people as possible to awake and wake up to the power that exists within you, because you are an extension of the source, of God, of the Creator. So you have access to all of the abundance, unlimited amount of money that you want to make. You can make. The thing is, let's pretend you want $1 million. Like a lot of people now, it seems to be the goal, $1 million. I want to be a millionaire. So if you want $1 million, right? But you are making $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, there is a big gap in between where you want to be and where you are right now. And that's why most people navigate through life always wanting to have more money, be a millionaire, but they never do. And why is that? Because of their identity. Because deep inside, they don't believe that they are worth of that. And they can go on and on their whole life doing affirmations. I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire. And nothing happens because they are thinking with their thoughts, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire. But inside, they're like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. It's not congruent. It's not on the same page, what they think and what they feel. Because as soon as a bill comes in the mail, you're like freaking out. You're like stressed. Oh my God, another bill. Oh no, now my car broke down. Oh, this happened. Oh no, no, no. And that's the biggest incongruence of mismatched of your feeling and your thoughts. You want to be a millionaire, but you're stressed out. You want to be a millionaire, but you're feeling lack. So most people can only put themselves in a state of feeling abundant and millionaire when they see the money in their bank account, when they see the money physically in their wallet. That's the only way they can feel really happy and abundant. But for me, the way, I shifted my perspective is I am healthy. And you only gonna think you're a millionaire because you're healthy if you saw someone that really spiraled down with their health, like they had all of a sudden this disease, or you yourself, got sick and then now you're valuing your health or something like that. So when I had that switch in my mind, that's when things just start flowing into my life. And of course, reprogramming my mind. But so if you want to be a millionaire, for example, right? And you're making $2,000 a month, your self-worth is what? That's your $2,000 a month. That's your thermometer. I like to compare to an air conditioner, AC. If you set the temperature for 72 Fahrenheit, no matter what the temperature is going to be outside, 80 degrees or lower, 60 degrees, your AC always going to have a way to make that temperature at 72, right? Because that's the set point for the AC. The same thing with your life. What is your set point for money? If you want to be a millionaire, but your set point, you're okay in getting $2,000 a month, then that's your set point. And let's give an example, like Elon Musk or Bill Gates, billionaire. If they were to lose everything, every penny they have right now, they wouldn't have access to any of it. And they had to start from scratch. I can guarantee they would not work at McDonald's, for example. They would not. They would find their way of coming back up pretty quick because their mindset, their self-worth, their container, it's so big. It's a different container. So they know, it's kind of like we have an automatic navigation system, the reticular activator system, that brings all the opportunity and the ideas and the things for us to confirm our beliefs, for us to prove that, for us to prove that our beliefs are right. Kind of like that. Nothing wrong with McDonald's who works in McDonald's, but I'm just giving you an example that they would not work at McDonald's because their belief system is, their set point is to a different number, to a different container. So what is your container today? You have to expand that container. You have to close the gap between where you want to be to where you are right now. So if where you are at right now is you have a lot of bills, you're working your ass off, you're tired, you're burnt out, and you see no way out, then the only way out is by understanding and creating awareness, is by expanding your consciousness to understand how life works, how everything is already available to you, because you've been already on this cycle, trapped on this cycle, and perhaps you tried a lot of things and you couldn't get out of it. You can't sustain, or sometimes you even get a little bit more money, you get in a better situation and then you lose it all. Or you do one or two manifestation techniques and then you lose it all. Why is that? And that's what we teach on aura, on the aura gateway. It's like a deep transformation and a consciousness expansion, so you can go through portals of healing and access the life that you really want to create and live. So it all comes down in closing that gap and changing your identity of the future millionaire self. Or some of you might not even want to be a millionaire. You just want to not have to worry at the end of the day, the month, of how you're going to pay your bills. You just don't want to worry about buying your groceries at Whole Foods versus having to go at Costco, for example. You just don't want to have to worry about putting $20 gas in your car because you can't fill the tank at once. You just don't want to worry about those things. And it's okay to not want to have to worry about those things. It's wonderful to not have to worry about those things. I remember when I was broke as hell, that was my dream, was to shop at Whole Foods and buy organic food. But I couldn't. So I was eating ramen. I told you guys already this. I would go Costco and buy the box of ramen and I would eat ramen. I don't know how I didn't get ill, but but that's what I was doing. And I would just like, oh my God, like, people go to Whole Foods and they buy their groceries at Whole Foods. Who does that? That's how far I was from that version of me that I am now, that can go to Whole Foods and shop at Whole Foods. So money is a wonderful thing to make you not worry so much. And we all know that worrying is stress can also trigger health issues. If you're too stressed all the time, it can give you like heart problems, cancers, other things. So that's the main reason why I had the calling to come in this video today and talk to you guys just a little bit and bring a little bit more awareness that if you want a way out of this cycle of death and stress and working so hard and feeling disconnected, not passionate about what you're doing, then you have to understand how life works and expand your vibration, your frequency, because money comes by resonance, not by working harder. It comes by resonance. When you elevate your frequency, the right opportunity. I'm not saying that, oh, I'm just gonna elevate my frequency, I'm gonna sit on this chair and then money is just gonna come into my life. Like, I don't need to do anything. And I'm not saying that. I'm saying that when you elevate your frequency, when your vibration is higher, then the right people show up in your life, the right opportunities show up in your life, the right ideas show up in your life. And then of course you have to take aligned action to match that goal that you have financially, and take the aligned action that will bring what you want to you in a much faster way. So aligned action is totally different than too much effort. Disaligned action. When you just take disaligned action, you're just working, and you don't know why you're working. So whoever's watching this video, I just hope this message gets to you and just gives that aha moment for you, that if you don't change your vibration, if you don't understand how life works, then you are going to stay in the cycle, perpetual cycle of struggle and death. And I know how stressful that is because I've been there. And yesterday, talking to that student of mine and seeing how she felt trapped, it reminded me how I used to be and how I would feel so below, so far from all these people that had all this money and were shopping at Whole Foods. I would feel like, oh my God, this is far from my reality. I want to get to that point, but it's so far from where I am right now. So I understand that, but I kind of like forgot about it. And when she was telling me her story yesterday, it really got into me that I used to be in the cycle. And it's it's sad in a sense that we are missing out a lot of our precious time, of our time, of our life, because time is life. Time is money. People say time is money, but time is life. So it's sad that a lot of people are wasting their life for money, and they're not even getting the money, and they're stressed at the end of the month because of money. It's really sad for me. And the most sad is that people don't even know a way out, don't even know that how it's possible. And when I changed my frequency, like, I know what you're probably thinking right now, how I'm not gonna feel stressed every time a bill comes in the mail and I have the overdraft fee on the bank account because I don't have any money. And the bank is calling me and I might go to collections. I know what you're thinking because I've been there. And that's when surrender comes place, and you just have to trust in this automatic navigation system that you have within yourself, within you. And you have to trust that you have that. And you have to trust that really everything is already available for you right now. And everything in the quantum realm, everything, all the infinite possibilities are already available for you. But which probability are you gonna access, right? It depends on your frequency. And once you trust that and you understand that, that's when things are gonna shift permanently. Not just like you get more money and then you lose it, get it and lose it. No, you're gonna shift it permanently when you understand that your frequency and your thoughts with your heart, everything aligned, combined. And the surrender pretty much is the faith. So some of you might be Christians, some of you might be Catholics, or even other religions. I'm not talking about religions, but why do you say, oh, God provides it to me? Because He will provide when you have faith. And what is faith? Is your frequency is different. Your frequency is connected to the source, to the aligned with the abundance of the universe, because you trust that everything is already abundant and everything is already taken care of. But why is that? Even some Christians and some Catholic people and people that believe in God, they pray, but nothing seems to change because they're praying out of fear and they still don't surrender. And only those who surrender and trust and believe and change their frequency are the ones that have their prayers answered. Not those that are praying but they don't fully trust in their God, in the universe. They don't fully trust and have faith that things are going to change for them. They pray, but they're like, oh my God, still stressed, and they're not fully trusting, because when you're still stressed, you still didn't surrender. Your faith is not really on the maxed level that you could have if you got what I'm saying. So my whole point in this video is to, first of all, if you came across this message, you needed to hear this, and just surrender. Stop worrying so much. Change your frequency. When bills come in the mail, just bless them and say that you're not worried about it, because the right opportunity, the right people, the right action, the right idea is gonna come for you, and you're gonna pay that bill. So stop worrying. Everything already is what it is. So don't need to stress, because what you focus on expand. You can try to drive to the right. If you're focusing on left, you're gonna crash. You can't do that. You have to focus to the direction that you want to go, not to the direction that you don't want to go because you're fearing it. Same thing when you're driving a car. Like, you have to focus on where you want to go, not what you want to not go to. So really, guys, if you understand the message behind this video, I'm sure a lot of things are gonna click for you and things are gonna start to shift. I hope that you are able to get this message. If you need to re-watch this video, because sometimes you watch it once and you get a few things, and then as you watch you get more insights. That's how it was with me. I'm a Napoleon Hill leader certified. So sometimes I read the Think and Grow Rich and it didn't really make sense. And then you read one more time and then it starts to make more sense. And every time you read, you understand something different, something new. That, and the reason why is because your consciousness is expanding, and now your awareness is much more, and you understand much more in a deeper level the thing, everything. But that's it, guys, for today. I just wanted to hop up here really quick and give this message to whoever needed to hear this, and just surrender, just have faith that your financial situation is going to change. Stop worrying so much, because worrying is not going to get you nowhere. I've been there, and I was able to change it by changing my frequency, by surrendering, by have faith and aligned action. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel so you have more insightful tips about reality changing, how you can change your reality. And thumbs up on this video and comment below if this was helpful, if you can resonate in any of the things that I said. And if you have any questions or suggestions of things that you want us to tap into here, but just send you guys a lot of love, a lot of positive thinking, and just trust and surrender. That's the message I have for you guys today. Aloha.